Hi everyone and welcome to my latest video. We're back with Spennymoor Town FC, and in the last video we played Gateshead, unfortunately lost. We then had two draws against Torquay where we did very well. Robson had a great game, scored a 9, and Lonshaw played well as well. Managed to draw 2-2. Unfortunately conceded a late goal where it looked like we turned the game round. Boring 0-0 draw at Solihull, and then 2 wins against Halifax in the National, and then the playoffs we beat Harrogate 3-1 in a convincing win, to be fair. Just a late consolation goal by Callum Howe, who's a player that we're actually interested in, I believe. Would be a good signing, as a potential signing for us. So now we are back in the National League action in this playoff semi-finals. So today is going to be that. Now if we just go to the league table, we show you our final league table position, and we finished in 5th place. So we won just under half of our games, and we drew another 13. It's just a case of what might have been if we could have turned 5 of those, had another 10, maybe another 6 wins, would have been top of the league. So very, very close to actually getting promoted outright, which is a good thing, because I think there's a lot of upside that we can get in terms of our team. And as you can see, there's a lot of wanted players. That people are gearing up for the action of the summer. Now, just looking at, if you just bear with me a moment, copy of general info. This is going to be the team that we're playing against. They're quite a young team. Decent stats. They've performed very well. They've got Jake Scrimshaw, 19, who is a player who decent but not insurmountably good. And if we just go back to our schedule, this is Maidstone, who are playing in the semi-finals, so with a chance to go to the playoff final. They're favourites, and I just want to see where are Maidstone. And we drew 1-1 away from home. That was a close game. We scored early and they scored late, so it was quite an interesting game. I don't really remember that game. If we go further earlier into the season, keep an eye out for Maidstone. Where are you? We actually won 1-0 with a Harry Benz goal, and we were largely on top in that game, with good performances from our fullbacks. And we've basically got the same kind of team, the only difference being that Harry Benz is in the team, but Sean Chewton probably isn't. And also we've sold Nick Horton, who's left us for Altrincham since that match was played. Just looking at the squad, we probably going to go with our strongest team. Just got to make sure that we have plenty of good options on the bench for what we're going to need. We're going to get Harry Cardwell on there to give us an extra option up front. We've got Billy Sass-Davies on there. Everyone who's in there is who I want, pretty much. Just having a look at Billy Sass. He's a right footer, so he could play right back as well if we need him to. We've also got Abdi Sharif in there as well, so we don't need to worry about that. Condition-wise, we do have a couple of concerns. Ethan Robson is a 77 and George Smith is an 88, as are 2 of our defenders. So our players are feeling the pinch, guys, in terms of the the pressures of this end of the season. Halifax are second, and they're going to be playing Hereford for the chance to face hopefully us in the final. They've got a lot of loan players. That's really key at this level. I think he's a former Newcastle player, if I'm not mistaken, on loan from Swindon. No, he's not. Might just put him on the shortlist. He is on our shortlist already as a potential loanee. So yes, Hereford probably the favourites in that game. But let's get straight in, guys, and let's see what we can do. It could be the last game of the season. Here we go then. Maidstone, semi-finals. Keep our fingers crossed, guys, that this run can continue. It would be mint if we could get up. First time Vasquez, and Smith deals with it well. Muldoon gets the ball, squares it into space to O'Hanlon, who looks for the space, and Ercoloni has made a mistake. Dylan Ballard has scored, and our best player has shipped a goal early doors, and that is not good. 1-0 to Maidstone from a disaster from our Italian centre-half, who's been brilliant for us this season, but he wasn't there. 1-0 to Maidstone. Really hope we can get that goal back. Oh, and a good effort from Nelson from outside the box. Just went over the upright. Second half begins. We've made 2 changes. Ercoloni's come off for Billy Sass-Davies and Ethan Robson has come off for Mitch Rose. So hopefully that will make us slightly more competitive in this half and we can get that goal back. Well won by Sass-Davies, and it's over the top to Naddison. Can he put it away? And he puts it wide. So a nice bit of football. Sterry gets it on the right. Crosses it inside. Well dealt with, but we've still got it. Rose out into space to Smith coming over the lap if he can get a cross in. And he rather tamely gives it back to Muldoon, and they're on the break. Passing it into space. Scrimshaw, who's a good player, good young player for the Maidstone, is doing well. O'Hanlon crosses it in, and they've still got it. This could be dangerous. And it's over the bar. Oman Bike gets the ball, passing into space, and it's lifted over the top. And again, Naddison's through. Can he do better this time? Naddison can. It's 1-1. And we have equalised. Benz made the goal with a sensational piece of play. And Naddison makes no mistake. He's not playing very well, so I'll take that one. Oman Bike passes it wide, and Benz just lifted it over the top. And Naddison with a great touch took it wide, opened the goal up, slotted it right in the middle of the goal. 1-1, game on. Powell with a free kick, lifted high. It's gone wide, Lavery gets it. And it's pumped back in. Sterry inside to Sheriff. We're looking for that long ball, a great ball to Naddison, who's playing well now. Lifts it in, and it's put wide by Benz. Unbelievable. I thought for all the world that was going to be in. Hassan could do nothing if that found the corner. Rose gets the ball, lifts it over the top. Naddison's through, and it's a goal. Get in, 2-1. Naddison puts us ahead with 14 minutes to go. Second goal of the game, and we are really in the mix now. So we now really need to concentrate. Rose gets the ball, and Naddison made that lovely run. Gets the ball with a great touch. Goalkeeper might have expected to do better, but we're in the lead 2-1. So Sterry with the throw, passes to Naddison, the hero of this game so far for us, which is good to see because he had so many games where he didn't do a lot. Outside to Smith on the left. Back to Oman Bike, back to Smith, who's got a bit of space now. Inside to... Ooh, I knew who that was. Whoever it was, he made a mess of it. Turgut with a free kick wide. Cleared off the line and put over the bar. Wow, this is unbelievable. Come on, boys, concentrate. Concentrate. Lavery gets it, good touch. Takes it into the corners and wins the throw in. 2 minutes to go. Hassan puts it forward. We win the header. Johnson out wide to Ifita. And he's a good run down the wing and he gets the throw in with 30 seconds to go. Can we hold on? Be heartbreaking to concede at this point. To Turgut, who's a dangerous player. Back to Powell. To Atifa again. Powell on the edge of the box to Muldoon. He shoots and it's tipped over the bar by Norman. It was a good looking shot. Last chance of the game you'd feel for Maidstone. Can we clear the ball? It's cleared out. Referee, where's the whistle? Not there yet. Atifa gets the ball. Crossed in. Cleared again. And that's it. The referee blows the whistle and it's all over. We've made the final, guys. Absolutely fantastic. An amazing performance of Naddison. Let's passionately tell him that you were amazing. And also a good performance of Jamie Sterry. You need your big players to perform. And they did. We're into the final, guys. So everybody, as you can see, we are into the playoff final. And that will be the featured match in our next video. So thank you for watching. Fingers crossed we might be able to get promoted. See you on the next video.